Okay, well, here we are just on the entrance to Dunsfold. This is Stoveold's Lane, Stoveold's Road, south of Cranley, about a mile south of Cranley, perhaps a little bit more. Let's just wait for this traffic to go level. So yeah, I came here first time about, let me think, 88, 89 I would have been here. They were still knocking out Harriers at that point before, I think they were just on the verge of selling them to the Americans. So before it transitioned into AV8Bs, AV8As and AV8Bs, they were the ones that I remember. If you know anything about Harriers, it's all assembled around that incredible Rolls-Royce Pegasus engine. Like, that is a marvel of engineering. And the airframe was pieced together in Kingston by the river. Various pieces came in from around the UK, put together here. It's the entrance here. You see this on Top Gear all the time. Let's see if they'll let me through, or will I have to stop and do the painful thing. Yeah. Thank you, sir. So there's the airstrip in front. So in a previous video I'd come out of a lane just by Dunsfold, and so today I thought, well, why don't I show you Dunsfold a little bit, but there's a limit to how interesting airfields are. So the history is that World War II, unsurprisingly, there was a need for more airlift capacity, there was a need for more runways to gain that air superiority, and the Canadians, lovely people that they are, were asked to build a runway here in Dunsfold. South of Cranley. I'll show it to you on the map. Two runways, about 5,500, 6,000 feet, so long old runways for that time. The Canadians cracked on, ample use of explosives to clear the woodland, and it was built within 6 months. And initially it was Tomahawks and Mustangs that I guess were providing kind of close air support for bomber squadrons as they went over to onto the continent. After that, it went through a number of different changes of hands. It supported the Berlin airlift in the 50s, and then later on, I know it because it turned into assembly. It turned into the assembly point and kind of fabrication area for Harrier jump jets, earlier Harrier jump jets before they became the AV8B ones. Now it's used. Top Gear, everybody knows it from Top Gear. That's down that end. I'll see whether I can scoot round later and just show you where the Top Gear test track is. The other thing that it does is it's filmed, for a lot of filming happens here. So if you're ever watching a British produced, British made movie and there's an aircraft scene in it, it's probably filmed here. So the white 747 in the middle distance there without any livery on, Skyfall, that's the one that's in Skyfall. And then just interestingly, while I've been away from Dunsfold over the past few months, coming back, there's now two British Airways 747s. I think BA closed their 747 fleet, and so now they're just looking to store them somewhere. The other thing that you can do is you can learn to drive here, and you can learn to ride a bike here, ride a motorbike. And over on the other side there's quite a big kind of industrial facility where there's warehouses and distribution centres and stuff like that. It's got some good history, Dunsfold. All the locals though are super stressed that it's going to be turned into housing. This is prime development area, you know, south of London. Sadly there's no good train line up into town, but you can imagine this being converted into 3,000 houses for executives. Interesting place.